Hi everyone, welcome back to Rated MA. As always, I'm Allie and this is Meg, and we were not expecting this episode to come out tonight. The Mighty Nein was set to premiere on November 19th. Today is November 14th for Meg and I. It is 3:22 in the morning, but we absolutely have to watch this because the Mighty Nein episode 1, the pilot of this show, is dropping tonight only for 3 days. I think it's supposed to go away on Sunday. Truth be told, we were thinking about waiting and just waiting until next week when we had planned to record this, but I can't wait. So we're here. Meg is half asleep because she tried to go to sleep and wake back up for this because she's got to get up really early for work in about 6 hours. So it's going to be a long night for us. So bear with us if we're a little tired. We look a little different than we normally do. If you're new to our channel, Meg and I are massive Critical Role fans. I have seen the Mighty Nein campaign. It's my favorite campaign. I've seen it probably 3 or 4 times at this point. Meg has not seen it, has seen bits and pieces of it, but has watched the Vox Machina campaign. And we are super excited to get into this. Meg and I have a little bit of a different approach when it comes to film and stuff. I am a screenwriter by trade. I went to school for screenwriting, got my master's in screenwriting. So I like to focus a lot on character and story elements and narrative choices that are being done, especially since I'm so familiar with the actual campaign. And Meg is a cinematographer. So we have a little bit of a different viewpoint when it comes to these types of things. We also have a tendency to take notes. So if you see us looking down or seemingly not paying attention, I promise we are taking notes because we usually have a discussion portion at the end of our video where we discuss narrative choices in the story, elements that we really liked, or story beats that we really want to talk about. And I am super fucking excited to get into this. Meg, anything that you would like to say before we hop in?
No, I'm ready.
I'm gonna play the Mighty Nein, the pilot. Ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
The beacon! Oh my god, are we starting with a consecution? That's so cool.
Do not be afraid, my love. I will see you again.
I think that was Laura and Travis. That sounded like Laura and Travis to me.
Oh.
As the body dies, the soul lives for eternity.
Oh, that's right.
God.
You don't know anything about consecution. Never mind.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, the beacons are cool. Beacons do some cool shit.
I cannot wait to see who you become, my love.
Oh. So the soul goes into the beacon?
Yes. The process of the soul going into the beacon is called consecution. You have to be consecuted in order to have your soul pass through. It's something that happens in the dynasty.
We've been breached. Get the beacon to the vault.
I just realized I have the subtitles on. Should I turn those off?
I would say so.
Sorry, guys, for the subtitles being on. I'm gonna turn them back off. That's probably
really
the Bright
cool.
Queen. I think that's the Bright Queen. She's the queen of the dynasty. This is her region and her territory. These are Kryn warriors, Kryn soldiers, Kryn.
Hello? Is this who I think it is?
Yep, I know who that is. Oh, it's Astrid Wolf. I'm gonna be totally normal about this.
That is the biggest lie you've ever talked about.
I know.
That's the biggest fucking lie.
I'm gonna be so not normal about this.
Silence?
Oh, a silence spell! That's so smart! So these are Volstrucker. These are Empire mages. Oh, whoa. It's kind of like Featherfall, but it was leaves instead. That was interesting. Look at the dynasty!
Leaves, fire.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what spell that was supposed to be, but that was cool.
Oh.
I'm guessing that's...
Stride?
Oh.
Or the...
I was gonna say Longstrider, but maybe it's jump? Oh my god, Risona looks so cool. Oh, the fucking Echo Knights, that's right! Oh my god, Jesus, I want to rewatch the campaign so bad right now. Hello?
Those marks too, aren't they like residuum?
Yes, it's residuum scarring.
Why is it so quiet?
Stay here. Edwulf, with me.
So I think it's Ivanka Sakno, I think is her name. Ivana Sakno. She's the one from Ahsoka. I think she's the voice of Astrid. I don't know who's voicing Eadwulf, though.
Oh.
He's got the beacon.
It's not very happy.
Oh, that's right.
My God.
That sounds like Matt voicing this guy, but I don't know.
The Kryn are here. It's a trap.
Run! Run! No.
Oh!
Uh-huh.
What spell was that? No!
It's not even a spell, it was the beacon, right?
What?
Oh, this is the intro.
This is the intro. I don't know what that was. I think that was a spell, but
Huh.
so the beacons have they have a bit of like a pull to them, you could say. And you may or may not have to make like a wisdom save when you look at them for too long.
Oh!
Uh-huh.
You know, not how I thought the intro was gonna look. Oh, hi, Caleb!
My love.
The dirt wizard. He's arrived. Oh!
And he's covered in shit, just like always.
Oh, whoops. Having a shitty day, huh? Oh, man, what a loser.
Oh!
Hey, what are you doing? What the fuck?
The shit on the camera lens.
Hot. I need him. Oh, the fletching and moo drop. That's the carnival. In broad fucking... That was not, though. Broad fucking daylight.
It's German. Sembian, that's it. But he's speaking German, isn't he?
Well, yes, it's German, but... Yes.
Yeah.
I need him. Sorry, I'm gonna calm down. Oh, she stole his pouch.
Watch it.
This is the most athletic Caleb Widogast has ever been in his life.
Whoa.
Cool shit. Honey, there is nothing in there of interest to you.
I love her mask, like the way it looks. I just want to hear Knott's voice, please.
I know.
Give me the pouch, kid.
Take one more step and I will fuck you up!
Sam Riegel, I love you. He just picked her up!
I'll gut you like a
Pouch.
fish!
Give me the pouch! Goblin.
Oh.
Please.
Oh, he's so pathetic.
You love a pathetic man?
I do. They're my favorite.
It's just a bag of junk.
Not to me. Danke.
Beat the shin.
You try to pick that lock again, you're gonna get caught.
The voice is crazy. The voice is crazy.
Not to mention the door's trapped. Refill my flask at the tavern and I'll help you break in.
Aren't you a little young to be drinking?
Aren't you a little old to smell like shit?
Oh.
Is that
Get him, not. Get his ass.
Listen, I get you into that weird shop and you scratch my itch.
I've got the itch. That's what Sam kept saying in episode 1 of the Mighty Nein. I've got the itch. I've got to steal something. That's so funny.
Fear is a weakness of all living things.
That sounds like Trent Ickathon.
They will
Boo.
Boo.
Pray, even kill.
Is that the guy from the intro, the beginning?
I think it is.
The fear center is found in a part of the brain behind the ear.
Why does he just ruin everyone's life?
Because he sucks ass and dick and balls.
Oh.
Empire. You must come to terms with your own fear.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, I hate him.
Master Ikithon, the king is asking for you.
Oh, he's still alive? Oh, look at the Empire, man. It reminds me of Bossing Say a little bit.
Monsters at that rock guard garrison. I recommend a proportionate response. Calm down. There must be a diplomatic solution. We're well past diplomacy.
Why he look like he do belong like the Fire
You
Nation?
called for me, my king?
I don't know.
Trent Ekathon, as my archmage of civil influence, what would my people say to a war?
The Bright
A
Queen.
bright queen.
Your Empire agents crossed the border of the Kryn Dynasty, defiled one of our holiest temples, and stole a beloved relic. This message is a courtesy, Bertrand.
Bertrand, yep.
Return the relic immediately, or you will witness a war of reckoning, the likes of which not even your calamity forebearers could fathom.
We would never send agents into the Kryn Dynasty. That would mean war. What even is this relic?
I think that was Taliesin.
She's most likely referring to the Luxon beacon, an incredibly significant artifact to the Kryn.
Oh, I think that was Tania Miller. Oh, I think I know who she is.
You know, I gotta respect your knowledge of voice actors, because mine's pretty shit.
I mean, I'm a big Mike Flanagan fan. That sounds like Tania Miller, and she's a super important character, so that makes sense that would be her.
I just went to McGraw.
Well, that's Vandrin, so you have to wait for Ford for that, so.
This beacon, it is important to their supposed religion.
Their entire society is based on it.
But the Bright Queen has been playing a waiting game. All she lacked was a rallying cry. The people will follow you, sire, because we will make them terrified of what will happen if they do not.
Whoa.
I hate Trent so much. He's such a bad person.
Trust is not the word that comes to mind when I think of you.
Valid.
Archmage de Rogna.
Durogna, Vesta Rogna, that's who she is.
The king requested that the Cobalt Soul investigate the beacon theft. Will they find anything?
I doubt it.
I believe she's the Archmage of Antiquities, if I remember correctly.
I'm sure Not would love her.
Bo!
Oh!
This horse looks like it's been dead a few weeks. Not a day.
Hey, Marisha.
Hi, Marisha.
Clearly a Kryn monster attack.
This was no monster. This was something else.
Is that so?
What do you think happened?
What do you think happened, sir?
Okay, so Bo's investigating.
I only see 5 sets of footprints.
That's how fucking devious they are.
Okay, Bo's kind of
Love the eyebrow slit.
I know.
I fear she's gonna be the new Vi for us.
Yes. Or Yasha.
No more, now 6.
Keep the beacon safe!
This is a cool way to show this. I like this a lot.
I do too.
See, it went out in branches, though. Oh, good God.
What?
Fucking savages.
Oh my god.
What fucking spell is that?
This decomposition. It's as if time just sped up.
Oh.
With absolutely no due respect at all, Ruzamir, you're stretching facts to fit over your gaping asshole of a theory. And, with complete offense intended, you could stand to read a book.
You know, Bo is probably one of my least favorites so far in the campaign, but I love her here.
To be fair, I didn't love Bo in the beginning, but by the end of the campaign, she was easily one of my favorite characters. Bo really grew on me. Okay, so she found some residuum.
Okay, you got your booze now.
Yeah. Now we steal your thing.
May need a distraction.
Couldn't agree more.
Damn.
Okay, now bath her guts out.
That sounds like the opposite of a distraction.
Trust me. I call it the upchuck.
They have all these little plans, that's right. Caleb is like proficient in deception, but is canonically a bad actor. It's so funny.
Oh, Papa! Oh, no! Oh, you know what mutton does to you? What the fuck are you doing? Don't! No chumps like you mean it!
Oh my god. I love that. I would die for
Oh, Papa, no! Oh, you let it all out! I'll go get Mama!
Right in the nuts.
I would die for them. You know what? Caleb Widowgas be having the worst day of his life every day of his life, and that's that on that. My poor dirt wizard.
Over here! How do you weigh less than me?
I love those two.
They have such a good dynamic.
How do you weigh less than me is diabolical.
Careful. There is a dog. A big dog.
What? No, there isn't. Look. Barking dog trap.
Ah,
Oh, I hope they keep that and use that again later. That would be smart.
that'd be smart.
Oh.
What the hell could you possibly want from this place?
Both you little shits are going in my report to Curator Tasha!
You wanted field experience.
And you pair me with some moron who thinks the Kryn massacred those soldiers for shits and giggles? I mean, who needs motive when you have racism, am I right?
So then what do you think happened?
Oh, you're asking my opinion?
And already regretting it.
They were laying a trap.
Trap. For whom?
Thieves. 3 of them. My guess? It was a weapon.
The 12-sided explosion.
12-sided explosion.
Oh, maybe it was the beacon.
What makes you think anyone even survived that explosion?
Because of this.
Oh, he knows what it is.
Whoever made off with this weapon, it's unlike...
It is evidence that you should have given to your lead investigator.
Ruzimir wouldn't know a clue if it was cupping his balls.
Damn.
I forgot how vulgar Bo was.
We do not say balls in the sacred hall of the knowing mistress.
Ayun would be okay with it.
You'll return to the stacks immediately.
You're gonna bench me over Ruzimir?
You still somehow think you're the only one who can do the job.
Am I excused?
No, not yet.
Yeah, fuck Xenoth.
You did the right thing.
Tyron!
Her insolence will only endanger the Cobalt soul.
Like a younger you.
Oh, Ming Na Wen. Oh.
Okay.
Not relax.
You know, normal people break into safes or jewelers, but a pet shop?
Is he going after Frumpkin?
Doesn't he already have Frumpkin?
He can summon Frumpkin. Oh, is that going to be a wanted poster of him? Yep.
Yes, it is.
Yup.
For murder.
Okay, come on. We'll play nice, yeah?
Is it batshit? He needs batshit for some of his spells. Batshit. That's one of his components.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's batshit and guano. That's for firebolt or something, or I think it's actually for wall of fire, but
It's something, but yeah, he does use that.
yeah, batshit and guano. Oh no, it's fireball because he pulls apart his hands and throws it. That's what it is.
Ah! We're caught! I'm not going back to prison!
What the fuck are you doing? You thieving bastards! Get back here!
Oh! Oh, he smiled! Yeah, Bo's following Xenoth. She don't trust him.
Damn, can I have the dexterity?
God, I love monks so
What
much.
are you doing in the mud tub, Wardsy?
Micklin's Finder. Oh, I wonder if that's a nod to oh my god, what's her name?
Welcome,
Something
child.
something
Welcome.
McGlynn. She's their voice director. I'm trying to remember. Oh my god, what's her name? She plays Zara in Vox.
It would look quite nice on you.
Nah, sleeves are bullshit.
Sleeves are bullshit. I knew Marisha would get that in there.
No one came in before.
Maybe I missed him.
Yep, hit a button.
Yep. Ooh.
God damn, Bo.
Bingo.
I love how they're showing Bo's like investigative skills.
I love this.
Which is funny because Bo and Caleb technically should have the same stats for that because they're both high intelligence characters. Bo's actually higher wisdom, but this is fascinating.
Oh, are they mining residuum?
Residuum, they are.
If I knew I'd have to clean up after you, I would have asked for more money.
Is the Cobalt Soul suspicious?
Our investigator will report it was just another Kryn incursion.
Wow, they revealed that Xenoth was bad early. I wasn't expecting that.
And where are you going?
Yeah, so in the campaign, you don't get the reveal that Xenoth is bad until like 40 episodes down the line. So that's interesting that they put that in.
Curious how this season will go then.
Hot.
You want to dance, bitch? Let's dance.
Let's fucking
You
go,
have no
Bo.
idea what you're doing, monk.
Punch, kick, bleed, repeat.
Ooh.
I like her so much more in the pilot than I did in the first 20 episodes of the campaign. At some point as a monk, though, Bo gains immunity to poison, which is fascinating.
Shit.
Let's go, Dyron.
Why can't I move?
Oh, stunning
Give it a
strike!
second.
Stunning strike!
Your Cobalt Soul?
You're lucky I was tailing you. Most don't survive an encounter with a fully trained Volstrucker. All we know is they're trained by someone in the Cerberus Assembly. But officially, they don't exist.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, hidden ink.
Whoa.
Cool. Cool. I saw lewdness.
Holy shit.
I fucking saw that, guys.
It's the emblem of the Cerberus Assembly.
That Volstrucker was refining the green crystal stuff.
Residuum.
Cerberus Assembly.
Yes, that's where lewdness and what's his face work. Trent.
The Cobalt Soul has been compromised.
No, the soul is independent. We're the last bastion of
Truth? Doesn't look like it.
Got her there.
I know Xenoth was your mentor.
Steward. He brought me in, that's all. Made me think that maybe I could finally do something that mattered.
Some kind of new arcane weapon has crossed our border. The Dynasty will invade to get that weapon back, and whoever has it won't give it up easily. Finding that weapon is up to me and you.
Whoa. I'm just an archivist trainee. The
Soul.
Cobalt Soul is all bullshit, which means I'm nobody,
Yeah.
just like Xenoth has always said.
You're right. You are nobody. Xenoth doesn't care about you. That's how your father saw you too, right? Trash to be thrown out.
Oh.
You don't know shit about
I know.
Oh. Dyron is so nasty.
Where the fuck have you been?
Oh, the tavern is busy in this town.
Someone once tried to argue with me that Not wasn't an alcoholic. Are we watching the same fucking show?
Not is absolutely an alcoholic.
Yes, Sam Riegel will call her an alcoholic, first and foremost.
Now that you got your weird stuff, I guess we're going our separate
He's
ways.
bringing out Frumpkin. I think he uses incense for Frumpkin, if I remember correctly.
I'll move on to the next town and you'll,
Oh, she's got like a weapon. She thinks he's a murderer. And he's
Yeah.
about to fucking
Trying to
pull
get
out
away.
a fucking cat.
Oh, it's so cute.
Frumpkin, I would die for you.
Hello, old friend.
Oh my god, I love him.
I love Frumpkin.
Oh my god, this is gonna. I'm tearing up. What the fuck? Oh. No. Oh. Oh.
Stop.
Oh my god.
First episode, why?
What the fuck? That was supposed to. Wait.
Was that magic? Can you do more?
A whole lot more. But I lost it. I need the right components. The purer the components, the stronger the magic.
Maybe we could travel a little more together. I could steal stuff for your magic.
Oh.
Maybe we can help each other.
Shut up. I love this.
I did not think it was possible for me to love Caleb Widogast more than I already do.
This is where I would like to go next.
The carnival.
Carnival?
Exactly what I need. I am Caleb Widogast.
Not the brave.
Yes.
No comma.
Pleasure to meet you.
They're both the first people to show the other kindness.
How did you lose your magic? Was it a curse?
Was it a curse because she's cursed?
Someone took it from me. Someone I loved.
Did you kill them?
Not yet.
That's right, baby.
Oh, great.
Breathe to the pain. Astrid, Erdwolf, what happened?
I think one of them hit the beacon with some kind of magic.
Oh, they're gonna reveal that Caleb's got that, aren't they?
Oh.
Oh, his soul. Consecution. How interesting.
That is a gorgeous visual.
It's exactly how I envisioned it, too.
Damn it. We failed him.
Oh! Was that Aor?
Oh.
Oh!
Okay.
Yasha! Yasha! That's Yasha! Jesus fucking Christ! I'm trying to be quiet because it's fucking 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yasha looks sick.
Oh my god.
Not the QR code.
This must be where this episode ends then, if the fucking QR code's coming up. Oh, the mark! Because she's fucking... God damn it.
Tell me where they took the beacon.
Why is Yasha after the beacon? This can't be over. You can't... What? Why would Yasha be after the beacon? Oh my god. Okay, Matt was one of the characters. Jonathan Frakes was Xenoth. Okay. Tania Miller was Vestaragna. That was her. I want to look at the cast list a little bit more. Okay. So Laura did play the priest. And I said, didn't I say it sounded like Laura and Taliesin? I did say that. So it was Laura and Taliesin. Okay, Travis did voice the test subject. So I was right on every account, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so JB
Big
Blanc.
bully.
You know who JB Blanc is, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm laughing at Big Bully.
Oh, Yuri Lowenthal. Of course it's fucking Yuri Lowenthal. JB Blanc is Vander from Arcane, who voices Ruzimir. That's fucking crazy.
That's awesome, though. Another crossover.
Yeah, Jonathan Frakes is Xenoth. Lucy Liu is the Bright Queen. We knew that. Mary Elizabeth McGlynn was the priestess. They went into a shop that was like McGlynn's, and I was like, that has to be a nod to Mary Elizabeth because she was the voice director for Vox. I don't know if she is for this one though. So Graham McTavish is King Dwendal. Tania Miller was Vestaragna Red Child. I don't know who that is. Ivana Sakna was Astrid, and then Trent Mark, and then Ming-Na Wen was Dyron. I don't know Red Child. I don't know who that is, but Tania Miller was exactly who I thought she was. I was like, I fucking recognize that voice.
Love Ming-Na Wen.
Yeah, and I love Graham McTavish too. Oh my gosh. Okay, Meg, it is 4:12 in the morning on the East Coast and 1:12 in the morning on the West Coast, but we just watched the premiere of the Mighty Nein. What did you think?
I thought it was great.
I fucking loved it, dude.
It was great.
So fucking good.
It was
I
awesome.
thought it was great. I took almost a whole page of notes.
I took a whole page.
Normally when we do notes, we let the person who knows the least go first. So let's have you go first, because I obviously know a shit ton about this campaign because I've seen the Mighty Nein like 4 or 5 times.
Okay, to start us off, we meet Caleb Widogast.
Yes, we
Your
do.
beloved man. We love a dirt wizard.
Meg and I normally roll dice at the beginning of our Critical Role episodes, and I got Caleb's dice out just in case. But we ended up not doing that today. So, and I'm wearing his shirt today.
I was either gonna roll the wild mount dice or I was gonna roll not.
I was gonna recommend that you roll not.
Because I mean it's Caleb and not. How could you not? So yeah, we meet Caleb and he's getting bullied by children and falls into a bunch of shit.
Just the most pitiful, pathetic man you've ever seen.
Just your type.
Oh God, he's perfect. The worse his life is, the more I want him. Do you understand me? This show is gonna fucking destroy me. Just throwing that out there.
Big time. Caleb and Not met, which was really, really cool.
Uh-huh.
It was awesome to kind of see them together, and we saw that Not's addiction with alcohol, the voice, hearing that for the first time outside of the campaign. Oh my God. The first time I heard Not's voice when I listened to Mighty Nein for the first time, I started cracking up. I was like, oh my God. And then hearing it in the show is just even better.
I've seen the pilot of the Mighty Nein probably 10 or 15 times because the first 5 minutes of character introductions where Liam is like, yeah, I'm Caleb Widogast, I'm a human wizard, I've kind of dark reddish hair and I'm pretty filthy, blue eyes, and then fucking Sam is,
I'm a goblin girl.
Little goblin girl. So fucking funny.
That is probably my favorite intro of a character, I would say, between all the campaigns that
yes,
seen the intros for. I'm a little goblin girl.
I'm a little goblin girl.
I love Sam Riegel. Sam Riegel, you're an icon. We love you.
And then he does the voice, and they all start cracking the fuck up. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm doing this for the next 2 years. You'll be doing it for more than 2 years, buddy.
Yeah, big time.
I also think, too, this would be a good time if you have any questions. And also, I would like to get your opinion on what you want me to tell you.
I don't want major spoilers.
Okay, got it.
But that's it. Small things or whatever, but just no major things.
So I'll throw this out there as a blanket warning. Because I know a lot about the show and a lot about the campaign, I should say, there will probably be heavy spoilers for the Mighty Nein campaign as a whole. I will try to keep it away from like full endgame stuff. I will try to keep it away from that. But there are some things that you just kind of have to bring up and talk about. So if you don't want spoilers for the campaign, we are probably not the people to watch. But I just want to throw that out there as like a blanket statement for right now.
Heading back to notes, we saw the dickwad, Trent Igathon, and he was conducting like a class.
Mm-hmm. He's a teacher. He's a professor.
He split open a person's chest just by some movements, just on the back of the neck. And you just see the chest split open, which was absolutely disgusting.
Yeah. They said they were going to go further with the Mighty Nein. So, I mean,
yeah,
they went further with it.
They went further, and I respect that. But damn, I wasn't
expecting it, but I should have.
Yeah. We found out that he was the archmage of this. He is the archmage of civil influence.
Influence. Yep.
So the king called him in, and they were able to have like a little bit of a discussion of everything that happened in the dynasty. Archmage
Vesta Rogna. Yep.
She doesn't trust Trent, which is valid because Trent has ruined so many lives.
He killed 2 people in this episode alone.
I hate that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Hate his ass. Get him out of here.
Ugh.
Fuck you, Trent Igathon.
I hate Trent Igathon so much. He's such a good villain because of how much you hate him. If you hated Delilah or Ripley,
yeah,
you will hate this man 30 times more than
I was about to ask you, be like, who do you hate more, Ripley or Igathon? I would say probably Igathon.
Igathon. Holy cow.
Fucking asshole.
I think apart from one, that's a major spoiler. Apart from one, there's one major character who comes up a lot in campaign 3 and a second character as well who comes up in campaign 3 Like Trent Ickathon is like a top 3 villain for Critical Role. Like has to be. Like just the amount of literal influence that he has on the world and especially on the Empire is
crazy.
Bad. Trent Ickathon is a fucking problem. And if you think he's going to be dealt with nice and quick,
no. And that is the worst kind. We're like, just kill him. Get him off this screen right now.
Like genuinely seize him. Guards.
Get him out of here. Boo. Tomato, tomato. Get him off stage.
If you're expecting Trent Ickathon to go away by the end of this season, don't.
No.
He's gonna be around for a while.
He's gonna stay.
He fucking sucks nuts, bro. He is awful.
Oh yeah, going back to notes. Later on, we met Bo, who is hot as shit.
I am shocked at how much I liked her in this episode, given how much I didn't in the beginning of the campaign.
That's what I'm saying, because like whenever the first campaign, I think I even texted you. I was like, after first few like sessions in, like first few episodes, and I was like, yeah, I think Bo is probably like my least favorite, which is I love Marisha. I mean, I love all of them, but I love Marisha.
Keyleth is your favorite character.
She is. And so hearing that, I was just like, wow, that was crazy to me, because I was just like, well, I feel like because it's Marisha, I might feel like a little bit more, biased towards Bo, but I didn't at all. My favorite character is Jester. I love Laura.
Everybody loves Laura.
Everyone loves Laura. It was just very interesting to me how much that I did like Bo in this episode, because I'm still not the biggest fan of her where I'm currently at in the campaign.
It took me like 40 or 50 episodes before I actually cared for and about Bo.
Yeah.
Like I did not care for Bo's attitude very early in the campaign, and I especially did not care for it in regards to how she treated Caleb a lot of the time. And now, mind you, we haven't gotten there yet because Caleb and Bo have not met yet in this, but we know that their paths are beginning to intersect. I mean, when I started Mighty Nein, Caleb was immediately my favorite, and Not was a very close second. I loved Not the Brave from the beginning.
Oh, same. I love Not.
Of the Mighty Nein characters, I think my top 3 are Caleb, Not, and Ford. And then everyone else is just like a tier below, because I love Jester, I love Bo, I love Yasha, I love Caduceus, but I fucking adore Not, Caleb, and Ford.
Mine are Jester, Not, and Ford.
When I started Mighty Nein, my 2 least favorite characters were Jester and Bo. But I grew to love them both, obviously, but it took me a while to get used to them.
Bo's my least favorite. I will not say I don't dislike Caleb. I love Caleb, so I will not put him even on it partially, like even a tiny bit dislike, because I don't dislike him whatsoever. It's just I like Jester, Ford, and Not more.
Jester's really fun, but my first experience with Critical Role was Campaign 3. I started with Campaign 3. So my first experience with Laura Bailey was as Imogen Temmel, which was a very kind of tepid sorcerer. I latched on very early in that campaign to Fern, played by Ashley Johnson. I liked Orem very early, played by Liam, who plays Caleb. And Marisha as Laudna. I fucking loved Laudna. And then I came and watched Mighty Nein. I was like, oh, I don't really like Bo all that much, because I loved Laudna so much, and then I watched the Vox
and that's
Machina
my thing
campaign.
with Marisha, with Keyleth, with Bo. It's just like I love Keyleth, but
you
Bo.
saw a different Marisha first,
I did.
and it was like, this is a little different. Which props to Marisha for being different, because
I love that.
I think it's so easy as a D&D player to fall into the folly of playing the same archetypes over and over again.
Easy.
And that's one thing about Marisha. Her 3 characters, I'll include her Campaign 4 character as well, who I've not seen a ton of Murray Magnuson so far, but what I have seen, I have really
Big
enjoyed.
titties.
But big titties.
Southern accent.
I love it though. But like what I have seen of Marisha's characters, if you laid out all of the Critical Role characters that each player has played, I think Marisha's by far and wide are the most diverse.
Yeah.
And that is the mark of a great D&D player. Meg and I also play D&D. I don't think we mentioned that, but I'm a dungeon master. Meg's one of my players, but I also play as well in other campaigns. But
we've played D&D for 4 years now, almost 5.
We played back when I still lived in California.
Yeah,
but
2021 we started.
Our campaign that we're running is coming up on 2 years in a couple months. So trust us when we say we know what it is to build a D&D character and to play in that character for a long, long time.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things about Bo as a character, though, is how much she changes because it feels realistic.
Yes.
Because she comes in as a very, especially in the campaign, and even here you can see it here. Like Dyron calls it out of like she's arrogant and egotistical. She thinks she knows better. She thinks she's the only one that can figure this out. And one of Bo's central themes is she doesn't really have a family, and she builds a family with the Mighty Nein and learns to trust a team. And I cannot wait to see that change for her. Because, yeah, she's tough and she's a mean lesbian, but she's so much more than that. And Bo, very quickly, by the end of the campaign, was one of my favorite characters. And to this day, I will attribute how Marisha played Bo as one of the main reasons why Monk is one of my top 3 favorite D&D classes. I fell in love with monks because of how Marisha played Bo.
I knew you loved monks, but I didn't know it was for that reason.
It's because of Marisha. Yeah, it's because of Bo. I mean, Bo is the only monk in Critical Role. Anyway, please continue with your notes. I keep interrupting you because I'm so excited.
At the scene, Bo found shards of residuum. It's a pretty large part of this campaign, and we got a little bit of introduction to residuum from Vox Machina, which we found out that was the main source of like income or affluence with Whitestone.
It's hilarious that residuum like mainly is mined in Whitestone, and it's like super important to Whitestone, and it has more prominence in this campaign than Vox Machina. Like residuum is so much more important as a narrative story element in Mighty Nein than it ever could have been in Vox Machina.
I feel like Vox Machina was like a perfect, just like what Mad One, just a perfect intro to it.
Yeah, I mean, it sets it up.
It does. It sets it up greatly, and Matt did such a great job with it. I love it. I love how we, right off the bat, residuum. One of my favorite moments, I will say, from this episode, though, is when Not completely just hit Caleb in the dick.
So fucking funny. Caleb smiled one time and then cried, got hit in the dick, was covered in mud, was called a loser. I need him.
I need him.
I need him.
This is not a request. This is a demand.
Is my Caleb still my Caleb and my Essek are right there.
Oh yeah, there they are.
Yeah. I have a little Frumpkin on my desk too.
I love Frumpkin. We got to see Frumpkin.
That was horrifyingly sad. That is so interesting how they did that, because Find Familiar should have just worked.
Yeah, instead of him having to use like the guano and like the incense and like all of that all together. And then once that flame went out of the incense, like immediately Frumpkin disappeared. It was very interesting.
My dad just came downstairs. Did I wake you up? What was I talking about?
We were talking about not hitting Caleb in the dick.
Oh, we were talking about Frumpkin.
Yeah.
So Find Familiar, if I'm not mistaken, can be a ritual spell for wizards, I think. Basically, it means it takes them longer to cast the spell, but it doesn't burn a spell slot, which is really important for wizards. So Find Familiar is really interesting because it should just work in the same way that like Revivify should just work. But for narrative purposes, it's more interesting if sometimes Revivify doesn't work because the Matron of Ravens breaks it, or if Caleb, for instance, can't summon his familiar Frumpkin because his materials aren't pure enough, aren't good enough. That is a fascinating way to do that. I really enjoy it, though it hurt me. So fuck you.
Going back to the notes, we met Xenoff, and we saw Xenoff and Bo, and then we found out really early on that Xenoff is not a good guy.
Yeah, that was surprising that they revealed that, because I wasn't going to say anything about it, but...
See, I already knew Xenoff was not a good person because of you. You and I have talked about it before. Seeing it this early on, episode 1, also, what is my hair doing? Episode 1 was so quick.
Well, I mean, they're doing something interesting where they're showing elements of the story that we don't see. Because all of the stuff that happened in this episode does not happen in the campaign.
Mm-mm.
This is all pre-campaign. So the first 3 episodes, which the other 2 are going to come out next week at the time that we're recording this.
It's session 0.
This is pre-session 0.
And session 0 was the setup of the carnival.
Was the carnival. Yeah. Session 0 was they all met in a tavern, and Molly Mock and Yasha came in and invited them to the carnival.
Mm-hmm.
I can already tell you people are gonna be pissed that Yasha is not starting at the carnival. Yasha, who we saw at the end, obviously played by Ashley Johnson in the original campaign, when we meet her, is partnered up very heavily with Molly Mock Tea Leaf, who we haven't met yet. He does tarot very specifically, and so when you meet Molly and Yasha, they come in and promote the Fletching and Moondrop Carnival of Curiosities. People are gonna be livid that Yasha is not there.
It's gonna be something. I'm really curious on how they're gonna do that then. If it's just be Molly Mock gonna go in and promote. Like, it seems like they're setting it up to where they just see the flyers, and because Caleb and Not were just like, oh, so I guess they'll just all show up there.
I want to say in session 0 that they had all previously heard of the carnival because they're all in the same town, and they saw when the carnival came through, they all happened to be staying in the same tavern. Molly and Yasha came in, promoted it, and then they all decided to go together. And so they all sat together with Yasha and Molly during the performance, and then what happened, and that's how we got into session, or the end of session 0, really. So, I mean, it could still happen like that, but if I am reading my cards correctly, it looks to me as though this is really going to be they all wind up at the carnival, and it's when shit goes down,
Yeah.
they're the ones that step up, which I think is cool.
That's my prediction. That's kind of what I was leading into, is that's my prediction for how is this all going to meet up.
Yeah, because the very first teaser that we got was all of them in jail, and they were like, we don't know these people. So I'm assuming that they don't meet prior.
They probably just meet in the jail cell.
Yes, the next episode is about Ford and Jester, because this one I knew was about Caleb and Not, because they were on the title card, and then the last one I think is supposed to be about Molly.
Yeah.
Because the third episode is called the Fletching and Moondrop Carnival of Curiosities. So I'm assuming that's how they're gonna break it up. And then the fourth episode is called the Mighty Nein, so that's when they all finally join up as a team, which is interesting that that's gonna happen like almost halfway through the season.
Going back to notes, I'm just gonna go through my next ones pretty quickly. Xenoph said that Bo was unfit for Cobalt Soul Monk. We already kind of lightly talked about this, is that due to her ego, her attitude, like everything that we could previously said. Not saw a wanted poster of Caleb for murder in the pet shop whenever Caleb wanted to break in to be able to get some back guano to be able to buy familiar for Frumpkin.
There were people who thought Frumpkin wasn't going to show up in the campaign. I was like, are you fucking stupid?
Do you realize, like, Frumpkin's used quite a bit?
Well, not only that, he's like an integral part of Caleb's healing process. He's like literally an emotional support animal. I was like, guys, just because he's not in the trailer doesn't mean we're not going to see him. Just because they don't show fucking Ukatoa doesn't mean we're not going to deal with Ukatoa.
Exactly. Like, not everything's in the trailer. There's some surprises. Don't want to ruin everything. Yeah, we found out that Xenoph, wherever he went to, that they were mining Residuum. They were mining it with the Volstruckers. He was working alongside them. The Volstruckers, we found out, if you haven't seen the campaign or anything, they're elite wizard assassins. And then Not and Caleb officially team up, and we saw Yasha for the first time whenever she was looking for the beacon. So that's what I had for my notes for the first episode of the Mighty Nein.
I will try to be as quick about this as I can, because I know Meg and I both need to go to bed because it's 4:45 in the morning. So first, we start in the Kryn Dynasty. It's important to note that if you are coming from Vox Machina and have no idea what the Mighty Nein is about, Vox Machina took place on a continent called Taldore. This is a new continent called Wildmount. And the two main factions that we're going to be dealing with in this story are the Dwendalian Empire and the Kryn Dynasty. The Kryn Dynasty, which is where we actually start this episode, is a city of eternal night. Rosona is the capital city, which is where we start, led by a woman named the Bright Queen. And they have these sacred holy relics that are called beacons, that are 12-sided dodecahedron like things that do more than they look like they should. One thing very particular that we saw very early on in this episode is that they can house souls. There is a process within the dynasty called consecration, in which you can become consecuted. There's like a ritual and things that you have to go through. But basically what happens is the beacon, if you are within a good proxy of it, will absorb a dying person's soul. And then at some point in time, the soul is released, finds a new body, and through a process called anamnesis, that soul wakes up in its new life. and regains its memories of its old life. So that's why the woman says, I'll find you in the next life. They basically have figured out immortality because they live forever because of these beacons, and that's why they are so important to the dynasty. And it's very important to know that they're important to the dynasty because you understand why they will do anything to get them back. We met Astrid and Eadwulf. Megan knows a little bit about them, so I'll talk about them a little bit. They are figureheads from Caleb Widogast's past, though I won't go too much into that because it will come up in the campaign, assuredly. They were stealing the beacon for Master Trent Ickathon. Trent Ickathon is the Archmage of Civil Influence. We also met Vesta Ragna, who is the Archmage, I believe, of Antiquities. They all work at the Cerberus Assembly, which is run by a man named Ludinus Deleth, who is an interesting character that we'll meet later on in the story. They make up a council of archmages that help run the Empire, the Dwendalian Empire. We met King Dwendal, voiced by Graham McTavish, who I love, Bertrand Dwendal, who was given a warning from the Bright Queen, basically, that if the beacon, which had been stolen, was not returned, war would come. And Trent basically said, let them come, and we'll slaughter them, because Trent is fucking crazy.
Hate that man.
Caleb and Knott investigated a pet shop to find materials for components, which is important. You kind of have to know D&D mechanics to know why that's important, especially if you've only seen Vox Machina. On D&D Beyond, when you open a spell card, it will tell you if a spell has verbal, somatic, or material components. VSM is what it's usually marked by. Verbal means that a word is needed to be said. Somatic means hand motions and movements, so moving your hands in a certain way to cast a spell. And material, of course, means the expenditure of an item. So in the case of Find Familiar, that was incense, batshit, and something else. I don't remember what the other item was, but those materials put together create the magic for Find Familiar. So Caleb, very specifically, is one of the few characters that we will see in this campaign that actually uses components, and that pouch that Knott stole originally. It's not a money pouch, but a component pouch. We also met Dyren, Expositor Dyren. Expositors are like head investigators. They're basically like PIs that work within the Cobalt Soul. Dyren becomes a pseudo mentor for Beauregard in this episode, and we will see more of them. I think I keep calling Dyren a her, but Dyren is a them. I'm so sorry. It is very late. Dyren takes on tutelage of Beauregard and sets Beau out in the world to investigate these beacons, which we know will bring her closer to eventually Yasha and also Caleb and Knott and the others when we get there. Again, we learned about Xenoth pretty early, that Xenoth was not to be trusted. There's still more to his story that will come out eventually, but it was fascinating that they brought that up. I mean, Xenoth was never really like a good guy. You just didn't like him, but you didn't know he was a traitor early on in the campaign. So that is interesting that they're bringing it up, but they're also going to reveal that Essex's a traitor really early. So I made a note about not feeling a lot of sympathy for Caleb, feeling very motherly towards him in a way, which is something that Caleb and Knott often do, is they pretend to be father and daughter, because Knott is so small she could kind of look like a baby. So I love that element of their friendship. I think in all of Critical Role, I think Knott and Caleb have my favorite friendship. I love Pike and Grog, don't get me wrong. I love Fern and Orem, but there's something very special about Caleb and Knott, and I think it's because Sam and Liam are best friends in real life.
He carries over.
There was a really quick moment about Knott asking if Caleb was cursed. Fucking loved that. That is going to fly over so many people's heads, but not mine. I caught that. And then also, my very last note was we saw Yasha Nydorin looking for the beacon. She was fucking some people up. I'm pretty sure this is going to tie into the Oban story, but I won't spoil that for Meg, because the mark on her neck is a dead giveaway on what Yasha's up to. So that's real interesting. I mean, they got to bring it in when they got to bring it in. I fucking hate Oban, but not as much as I hate Trent Ickathon. So,
I feel like it's a really, really hard, like high bar.
I don't know. Oban fucking sucks. You know what? When we get there, you make that decision on whether or not you think Oban or Ickathon is worse.
I will.
They both are bad. But yeah, those are my notes on the fucking pilot of the Mighty Nein. I can't believe I just said that. I can't believe that we just watched the pilot of the Mighty Nein. That's so crazy.
Hell yeah, we did.
Meg, do you have any final thoughts before we wrap up here?
Other than I really enjoyed this episode. I loved it. I love that we're now starting the Mighty Nein and we're going to continue on with it next week. I'm very much looking forward to this. My sleep schedule is not, but I am.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough couple of weeks.
It's fun. We'll see how I feel tomorrow.
Yes. Without any further ado, it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning for me. So Meg and I are going to sign off here. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We will be watching the Mighty Nein every single week. Meg and I are going to sign off here for the night. Feel free to check us out on the socials. We also have a Patreon if you guys want to hang out on Patreon with us. Links in the bio. Super excited to see you guys next week for episodes 2 and 3 because this one fucking rocked, dude. I'm
awesome.
so goddamn excited.
So excited for episode 2. Give me Jester.
Give me Ford. Are you kidding me?
You're so real.
We'll catch you guys in the next one.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.